Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
Today we got some renting horror stories for you. Okay, the first one is called, I don't know where to look.
You're looking pretty close. Just look at my eye.
Just the one eye. Okay.
Just look at my eye.
This one's called, I think my new apartment is haunted.
Ooh.
Me and 2 other girls moved into an apartment this past weekend and have noticed weird things in one of the bathrooms and one of the girls' bedrooms. Number 1, the roommate kept hearing weird breathing sounds in her bedroom. She actually came out in the hallway to ask me why I was making weird noises and that it sounded like I was possessed.
Oh?
I had no idea what she was talking about, and she had thought I was doing breathing exercises or something. Okay, number 2. A guest said they felt creeped out in our bathroom and thought they heard laughing while in the bathroom late at night. Hate that.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Then my roommate was Then my roommate was taking a shower and said she kept hearing laughing. Neither of them knew the other had heard this. Number 3, roommate was taking a shower and heard banging as if someone was at the front door. She rushed out of the bathroom to go downstairs to open the door, and there was no one there. She went back up to get back into the shower and heard the same noise once she was in the bathroom. Once out of the bathroom in the hallway, she didn't hear anything. And number 4, our dog acts really weird in the bedroom and just stands around and stares at different spots.
Nope.
He usually just relaxes, and now he's more on alert and anxious. I am generally sensitive to energies and would say overall I feel uneasy in these areas and slightly uncomfortable and unsettled before any of this happened. I don't feel this way in my room at all or other areas of the apartment. Is there anything we can do? We don't want to get rid of the ghost or spirit or whatever it is. Don't know why.
Why not?
But just not feel so unsettled, I guess. And who knows, could just be it's an old apartment, but these things are definitely isolated to just 2 rooms. Hate that.
Burn it!
Thank you, Plankton. Yes. Next story. This happened to me in late 2016 till early 2017 in Tampa, Florida. Nothing strange happened at first, and it wasn't my first time living alone, but something about the place made me uncomfortable. I started to get sleep paralysis and had never heard of it or experienced it before this. Naturally, I freaked out. The longer I stayed in the apartment, the more frequent it happened until eventually it was an every night thing. I would wake up unable to move and would see a dark figure standing in my room in the doorway. It would just stand there and stare at me, and it had this melting look to it, as if parts of it were going to drip off of it.
Ew.
I went and saw a doctor, and he told me about sleep paralysis. He explained to me what it was and that it was probably just stress that was causing it. I believed him as everything he said lined up with what I was dealing with. However, soon afterwards, things escalated. I started feeling like something was trying to drag me off the bed at night when I'd wake. I was still unable to move or even make noise. If you have problems with sleep paralysis yourself, then you'll know what I mean. My voice would come out in croaks. When I would snap out of the paralysis, I'd be in bed in my usual sleeping spot as if nothing happened. Then one night, all that changed. Instead of feeling like something was dragging me off the bed, I actually was dragged.
I'm out.
So good on that.
So gone.
Something grabbed my arm and pulled me down between the bed and the wall. My arm was stuck and I could feel a hand around my forearm. This was not sleep paralysis because I was wide awake both before and after it happened. The last event that made me finally move out happened a few weeks before my lease was over. I'd fallen asleep on my stomach and woke up to the same feeling, unable to move or speak, and the feeling of someone watching me. Then I had a pressure on my back. It felt like someone or something was sitting on my back. I swear I could feel it breathing on the back of my neck. Don't look.
Don't look.
What snapped me out of the paralysis state was a searing pain across my back. I immediately shot up and left the apartment, and I had 3 long scratches like claws down my back. I ended up not breaking the lease and just crashed at a friend's house for the last few weeks of my contract. Only ever went back to that apartment once to grab my stuff.
I hate that.
uh,
Like being actually touched. Pass.
scratched,
Scratched?
seeing something. This is like worst nightmare haunting situation.
Yeah.
Seeing something, like hearing something, feeling something, watching you, and then
Like-
it grabbing you,
Absolutely.
forcibly moving you. Perfect. Okay. Creepy neighbor is stalking me. I, 24 female, live with my roommate, 23 female, in an apartment. About 3 months ago, we got a new neighbor across the hall. Let's just say he's interesting. When we first saw him moving in, we were taken aback by the amount of stuff he was trying to fit into his one-bedroom apartment. All of it was anime merch and Star Wars memorabilia. Definitely gives me hoarder vibes. When the moving trucks left and a few days had passed, my roommate and I knocked on his door to give him a welcome to the neighborhood gift basket with some baked goods, dog treats, and poop bags for his dogs, as well as seasonal candles. After that, he got creepy. It started out with him coming to the door whenever he heard me or my roommate coming or going to have a quick chat, or he would come over regularly to ask for salt or sugar or toilet paper. Sometimes he would ask if we could come over and watch his dog. But within the last 2 weeks, things have really escalated. 2 weekends ago, we were out pretty late at the bars. When we got home around 3 a.m., we found our neighbor sitting at the top of our stairs waiting for us.
Oh no.
He acted all upset, asked us where we had been, and requested that we tell him if we're planning to be out past midnight.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. He also asked for access to our Ring camera so he could make sure we are safe.
No.
Nope. We laughed at him and went into the apartment. Here's the scary part. We checked the Ring camera the next morning, and he had sat outside his apartment staring at our door for the rest of the night.
Oh my gosh.
When we saw that, we contacted the complex to let them know that he was acting crazy. They told us to contact the police, so we did. The police told us to contact them if he made any threats, and that they couldn't do anything until he entered our apartment or threatened us.
Oh.
Classic. This week, he is out of control. He is constantly sitting outside of our apartment, and my roommate has started leaving for work an hour earlier just so she doesn't cross paths with him. I cannot leave the apartment during the day because he is constantly waiting outside for me. He has asked me out, left love letters on our door, on our cars, and in our mailbox. I told him once that I wasn't interested, and he told me that he would unalive himself if I didn't go on a date with him.
Okay.
Of course, I don't have that in writing, so the police won't do He has also put a Ring doorbell on his door so he can track all of our movements, and will leave really creepy sexual notes when we're gone so we find them when we come back. What do we do?
Move.
And there's updates. 3 of them. So, update 1. We met with our landlord, and they aren't willing to work with us as much as we expected. They will not remove him from his unit, and we can't afford to break our lease.
Oh.
Number 2, we spoke to the police, and they said that the notes and letters weren't enough to get someone on stalking or harassment, especially since he lives literally 3 feet away from us. They said, quote, "He probably just thinks you're cute." Okay. And update number 3, we've both moved in with our parents for the time being as we actively look for other apartments and gather money to break our lease.